Leslie.
Good morning.
I was looking out the window there this morning, right?
Yes.
And there's where the sun, because it's lovely out there, boy. The sun is ablaze at the sky. The Suffolk sunshine. Here we are, and that's coming over the fence there, and there's a line right across the grass.
Yep.
And on one side, that where the sun is, all the frost has gone. But on the other side, that's as white as Santa's beard. So that's still cold, you know, isn't it?
It is, yes. So you got to worry about the tender plants and vegetables, haven't you?
Yes, you must. Yes, you must. You mustn't get thinking yourself. You've got to gallop in the garden. You've got to bide your time and wait another week or two. I think, don't you? Before you can get out there and start planting up proper.
Oh, it's ever so early to put stuff out, isn't it? Ever so early. Don't do it till the end of May.
You know, the neighbour Marcus, he's on about getting his own tomatoes out. I said, you don't want to do that yet. I said, blast, you don't want to be putting them in there till June, really. You've got to hang on, because, you know, the patience is worth it, you know, because he'll get a better crop, won't he?
He will indeed. Yeah, he will indeed. Hey, look, Brian, it's been a sad week, and I know you want to pay tribute to the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip. He passed away this time last week, and you're going to be watching the funeral tomorrow?
Yes, I will, and I don't mind saying, Leslie, that, you know, I went through and told Mother the news, and she shed a tear or two, because, you know, she'd been... Well, we all do. We all love the royal family here. And when I sat down and told her, you know, you sort of sit there and you start thinking, what a marvellous job, and what that gentleman had done for the country. And, you know, as much as you feel sorry because he's gone, you feel sorry for the Queen, don't you? Because, you know, that was her husband at the end of the day, wasn't it? And he'd been by her side for, was it 70 years, someone say?
Yeah.
And, you know, that's a long while, isn't it, Leslie? And so I think tomorrow we must I know we've got to do the silence thing, but we must make sure that we spend a bit of time being thankful for what he's done for our country and the Commonwealth, of course, but also to be in support of Her Majesty the Queen, because that's going to be a terrible day for it tomorrow, isn't it?
Oh, it's awful. It is awful. It really is. We mustn't forget that there's a family involved in all of this as well. It's all very public as well.
I do marvel at the truck they're going to carry him on as well, because he have something to do with doing that as well.
Yep, designed all of that, and the whole funeral is down to what he wanted, and it will be the send off that he wanted as well. So
we shall certainly be watching it, and I shall be sitting there being thankful for what he done, but of course thinking about the Queen as well.
Yeah,
Leslie.
Now, Brian, I've had an email through from Colin Gilbert. It came after you appeared on the show the other day. He said, I hear that Brian is looking for a green and yellow budgie to replace Mother's belated Pixie. My wife, Mim, and I have a suitable replacement, which Mother is welcome to borrow when we go on holiday. Perhaps a trial run with our budgie called Sunny will give you the confidence to buy one for Mother. And by the way, it was Mim's birthday yesterday. Normally she stays in bed with you, Brian, for an hour on Fridays to hear you, but she's having her COVID jab this morning. So if you could wish her a happy belated birthday before she goes for yesterday. That's Mim.
That was her birthday yesterday?
Mim, yes.
Mim, right.
Mim.
Right. Well,
yes.
happy birthday to Mim for yesterday, and she's getting her jab today.
She's getting her jab today, yes.
That's all right,
yes.
isn't it?
That's good, yeah. And have you sorted your budgie situation out?
Yes. Do you know what? That's amazing, right? Here's what we done, right? Because the girl Rosemary, she was listening to me talking to you the other day, and she didn't appreciate me telling you about her Easter egg, but that don't matter. You know, that's water under the bridge. I forget that people are listening, Leslie.
Oh, no, that's the
trouble.
trouble.
When I'm talking to you, I sort of think to myself, it's just me and you, but that ain't, is it? There's
no, it isn't, no.
More people listening, isn't there?
There are one or two.
So anyway, what she done, right? She got on the Wonder Web, not the Wonder Web,
the World Wide Web.
Yes. The interweb thing, and she got this pattern, right? And she's made a knitted budgie. You can make knitted budgies, right?
Oh.
So what we've done, I got a cage I borrowed from Neil on the corner, because he used to have a couple of old lovebirds years ago, and they ate each other. Well, they didn't eat each other; they killed each other.
Yeah.
In the end, they didn't love each other much.
Oh dear.
And So I got his cage, right? I give it a clean because that was a little bit rusty.
Yep.
So what I done, I took it outside and I got one of the old Brilla pads and I give it a good old scrub and that come up all right, Leslie, you know.
Good, yes.
And that's got one of them elasticated things that you put round the bottom.
Yep.
There with little flowers on it, you know.
Oh,
anyway,
yes, a little cover thing, yeah.
Huh?
A little cover.
On
the bottom.
Go around the bottom.
Yes, on the bottom.
You
a cover.
I'll tell you what it's like. It's a bit like one of Mother's shower caps that she has.
That's it, yes.
That's right.
On the bottom.
So, huh?
On the bottom.
That go around the bottom.
Yeah.
That's an elasticated thing, and you pull it, and that spring on. Do you know?
I do, yes. Like Mother's shower cap.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So what we done? We propped the wall budgie up, right, on the perch with an old coat hanger that go up, that sit on it. And what I done, when I was a little old boy, right, my father Herbert, he bought me one of these whistles that you fill with water.
Yep.
And when you blow in the tile, that make the noise of a bud. Do you know?
Oh yeah, I do. Yes, yeah.
That's yellow.
Yeah.
Well, I kept that, right? I kept that all these years.
Yep.
So I went up in the loft and I pulled out my box because I got a box in the loft that's got. Oh, blast, that's got all sorts of things in there.
Memory box.
Yeah. Huh?
Memory box.
Yeah, that's an old box. And so, anyway, I pulled this old bud thing out, right? I filled that with water, and that do drip a bit, but that still worked. Well, I'll tell you what, Mother, right, she think this woolen thing, that's real. So what we do now, because we don't wheel her through too much, when she come in, we make sure that Rosemary's here, and then when Rosemary's talking and that lot, and she think the bud is over in the corner, I'll go into the kitchen and blow on the tile, right? And of course the water then make the noise, doesn't it? You know?
So the knitted budgie she thinks is chirping away?
She think that's real.
Oh.
So that's good, though, because I ain't got to clean it out, and I ain't got to feed it. And, you know, at some point, she'll either forget all about it and that lot, and we can just shove it out the way. But yet again, Rosemary's come through, you see.
Oh, dear. She's
that
lovely,
woman,
isn't she?
She deserve a Blue Peter badge or something.
She
that
does.
One. She's amazing.
Oh, she's incredible. She's incredible. Now, look, one of the things I've been grizzling about on the programme this week is the amount of litter. I was joining in with the litter-free Felixstowe weekend last weekend.
I had you.
Yes, and I hear you're a bit angry about people dropping their masks around.
Well, I don't know if I'm angry of sorts, but I'm getting frustrated, Leslie, because I took the dog out for a walk the other day down the lane, and I went quite a way this time. I took a little old dog out for quite a walk. The little old thing, he looked up at me and said, "Well, how far are we going?" You know, they look up at you, don't they? But while I was out, I didn't pick them up because you shouldn't really, should you?
No.
But there was 4 of them masks. Now they're not. They're the ones they wear in the hospitals, you know.
Oh, the blue ones, yes.
With the white elastic on the side.
Yeah.
I counted 4 of them, right, on the road and on the path as I was taking the dog out. Now, why do people need to throw them down? You're not going to... I mean, is that because they're getting another one out, or is that they just don't need it anymore? Why can't they take that home and get rid of it properly?
That's a very good point, Brian. I don't know why they dropped them down.
We shouldn't pick them up, should we?
No, we shouldn't, because they might have COVID on. And
Precisely. It's exactly. Because Rosemary, she said, well, didn't you pick it up with one of the poo bags? I said, well, I didn't think about that.
Oh, you could have done, couldn't you? You need a pick stick, Brian.
Huh?
You need a pick stick, a litter pick stick.
Yes, I could get one of them, I suppose, but, you know, that's all money in it, boy. Yes, right, if you keep coming up with all these ideas, but that's all money
you've saved money on a budgie.
Yes, I suppose you're right there, but, you know, that's right. If you'd have come up with all these ideas and all that. But the point is, Leslie,
yes,
people have got to start, you know, these old masks and that. If they keep, you know, they keep putting them down, they're going to be as big a problem as the crisp packets, aren't they? Because they're everywhere as well,
I know. I can tell your blood pressure's getting up a bit, Brian. So, can we do some quick shout-outs this morning?
Yes, boy, I don't mind.
I just had an email through from Mark Felton. He says, I'm sitting here in Spain. I'm crying my eyes out with laughter. Enjoying the show today. And he says, cheerio together. That's Mark's listening in Spain.
And he's in Spain, is he?
He's in Spain.
Well, it must be sunny there and all then today. So, what's his name again?
Mark.
Mark in Spain?
Yes.
Yeah, it's nice.
Amy's been in touch. Please could Brian from Melton give a shout out to... You'll have to remember all these now. Please could Brian from Melton give a shout out to Luke, Joel and Roy at the Hog and Hen Farm Shop. They listen every Friday whilst they're plucking chickens. Be careful.
How am I supposed to remember that?
Be careful.
All I got was chickens.
That'll do. Also, Richard's been in touch. It's our wedding anniversary tomorrow. Can you please give us a shout on the show? And maybe Brian could say a few words. And this is from Richard. And he wants to say hello and all his love going to Jane. Jane Sago. It's their golden wedding anniversary tomorrow. He says she's managed to put up with me for 50 years, but she's had a lot of help from the WI. She's a big WI member, Brian.
Blast, that's amazing. So that's happy anniversary to Richard
and Jane.
And Jane for tomorrow.
For tomorrow, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. And the boys plucking the chickens are Luke, Joel and Roy.
Luke, Joe and Roy.
Joel.
Huh?
Joel. Brian.
Yes?
Have a good weekend, won't you?
Yes, I will, Leslie. Cheerio together.